Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We have the August producers letter which should be giving us more information regarding the global and JP sync. Did this come out at like 3 in the morning, early hours? I've purposely avoided it to react to it, fresh for you guys. A lot of you've probably already seen this and know what's going on. I've managed to avoid as many spoilers as possible. So we're going to react to this, and hopefully we have some new information regarding the global and JP sync that's actually useful this time around. Do not let me down. Wagwan!
Hi to everyone all around the world. I'm Omatsu, main producer of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Hi everyone, I'm Ken, a member of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle staff. Today's video comes with
Do you know what's funny? I think it's really obvious. You can tell he's looking at like a prompt because his eyes are over here looking like this way, not at us, like down the middle. Learn your lines, man. If you're gonna do this, learn your lines. Shit. I'm joking.
Ongoing campaign part 2. Part 2 features various events based on the movie Dragon Ball Super Superhero, so we hope you have fun. This time, we're sharing with you even more details about the unification of operation schedules, which will begin with the worldwide campaign in August, so please watch until the end.
Like we said in Dokkan Now specials, today we'll share further details on the unification of operation schedules.
Maybe there was a prompt, maybe there's not.
First, take a look at this. Could you explain for us, Ken?
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is 12 minutes long. Okay, wait, hold on. I was going to speed up. Never mind.
Until now about unification. Currently, the schedule for
So content to be unified with the Japanese version, new characters, campaigns and events, easy A's and super easy A's. We knew that already. Also, I'm going to speed this up again just because it's a 12-minute video.
Characters is delayed by 3 to 4 months from the Japanese version, but after the operation schedules are unified, the new characters as well as the corresponding campaigns.
Oh, I just saw that at the bottom as well. All the characters that haven't arrived yet will be implemented within this year. So that means UI Goku, Cell Max, Toppo, am I missing anyone? Jiren, all will be coming to Global Dokkan within this year, which is kind of mad considering JP still have new Dokkan Fest to come. Yes, they'll be synced with us, but we're in August. Worldwide is one of the major celebrations at the end of August going into September. We still have October, November, December. We don't have that many months left of this year, which is crazy to think because it literally just felt like it turned 2024 like the other day. That means the last few months of 2024 are going to be crammed with all of the units we're missing. So all I'm going to say is, if you want all of them, good luck to your stones. Good luck to your stones, and your wallet's going to start hurting.
There may be adjustments to only the international version at the beginning of the transition.
Thank you. These are all the parts of the schedules that will be unified. However, now we'll talk about the parts that cannot be unified.
The abilities of some characters differ between the two versions, and so we'll explain how we'll proceed in such cases. For characters whose rarity, type, or link skills...
Okay, so content not to be unified within the Japanese version. Character rarity, type, and link skills that are different from the Japanese versions. Other abilities will be unified to either the Japanese or international version settings. I mean, that makes sense, because some things are translated differently, like, for example, certain links and even categories. I know the categories are the exact same, but the translations vary. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know like Inhuman Deeds is called something completely different on JP, and like Wicked Bloodline, I think as well, is translated to something completely different on JP as well. So it makes sense. Titles and designs of missions and events that are different from the Japanese version. There'll be no differences between rewards. I mean, that's a good thing. I don't get why they wouldn't change titles. Again, maybe the translations just differ compared to the global version. Merchandise including discounted Dragonstones and packs. Again, that also makes sense based on like literal economic reasons for like prices, you know, laws around gambling essentially. Like I remember a couple years ago when Belgium wanted to remove FIFA points from FIFA because of their laws around it. That makes sense. I'm fine with all this. This all makes sense. I'm also going to bump this up a little bit more. I'm completely fine with all this. It all makes sense. As long as the rewards are the same and, for example, there isn't like a Wicked Bloodline mission on Global and then like a superheroes mission on JP, which obviously they're not going to do. I think that would be an issue. The rewards and them essentially being the same and like small things like link skills and things like that, I think are mainly like translation, you know, not issues but reasonings.
Are different than the Japanese version. We'll keep them as they are now.
So I'm completely fine with that. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. This is the important part. There being no differences between rewards. And then this merchandise, including stones and packs, can't be helped.
Start and or end dates of events and or summons may differ between the Japanese and international versions due to time zones and other circumstances. We're doing our best to avoid an excessive difference as much as possible, but we kindly ask for your understanding. Regarding Dragonstone discounts and packs, since regulations vary between countries, they will not be unified, and the content sold between the two versions.
As I said, it makes sense. There are regulations in different countries. It makes sense. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Summon system with slightly different features from the Japanese version in order to make our users enjoy an international version exclusive experience.
Due to characters appearing at the same time after the unification of operation schedules, both versions will get a unified new summon system. We are currently in the final phase of making adjustment to this summon system.
Let me knock it down a little bit because I can't fully understand the Matsu.
About the unification through in-game announcements at a later date, so make sure to check them.
For those who have been waiting eagerly for the unification, it has finally arrived. Again, the unification of the operation schedules will begin with the upcoming worldwide campaign. With the worldwide campaign,
we knew that.
To when all players from around the world will be able to have fun together at the same time. We will be continuing to add much more exciting stuff in the future. So please continue to enjoy Dokkan Battle.
That's all for the info on the unification of operation schedules. But we still have more to share today, right?
Right. We will now reveal the new character arriving in early August.
Oh,
the unification of operation schedules,
is it going to be Toppo?
Will be arriving soon in international version, which already arriving in Japanese version, right?
Yes. This means that, unlike the usual anniversary campaigns, another campaign will be held at the same time as the 9th anniversary campaign. And now, let's see the new character. Check this out.
You sly bastards!
Goku Ultra Instinct Sign will show up as a new Dokkan festival.
You cheeky little scallywags. You're telling me the 9th anniversary is going to end and we've got LR TEQ UI Goku coming out early August. I mean, it literally is early August. It's literally the 2nd for me right now. So you're telling me within the next week or so, we're going to get TEQ LR UI Goku just after the 9th anniversary's ended? Oh, Dokkan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this. There was going to be a period of either there was going to be a massive step-up banner of everything crammed on it, or there were going to be, which seems to be the way they're doing it, where they're kind of cramming everything in before the end of the year, and it's just going to be a very busy, tight schedule, and it's just not looking very healthy for our stones. Oh, why couldn't you do Toppo? I probably would have skipped Toppo. I was ready to skip Toppo. To be fair, Toppo could still be coming, like sometime before Worldwide. That's how crazy scheduling's going to be now. Why TEQ LRUI? I wanted TEQ LRUI. Everyone's going to want TEQ LRUI. Oh, now me dropping 1,000 stones on the Gammas and a little bit on Beast again, but mainly the Gammas seems a bit stupid. Oh, I mean, it wasn't the best idea anyway, but oh, why TEQ LRUI?
Featured character.
You bitches.
First, take a look at this video of his animations.
I kind of like how human that is.
Okay. Now we have to put that back down to normal.
His animations.
I kind of like how human that is.
Goku! 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 Dad! Goku! It's up to you, Kakarot. Don't you fail.
That was good. TEQ LRUI has some cold shots. Some of the frames from his animations are like actual peak. And the one thing I love about his super attack animations is that they're just him on smoke. They're him throwing hands. Literally throwing hands.
How was it? These cool
Sick.
animations
You know it's
will
dope.
make you recall the climax
Ask me how was
of
it.
the Tournament of Power, where Goku is awakening.
I'm guessing we're gonna go through all of his details. Yeah, his categories. I mean, literally, when he comes out, we're gonna get Twitter drops for his details and animations. So I'm probably gonna save going through all of these until then, just because we're gonna go through it again, like probably in the next few days, like within the next week. So I'm not gonna go through that now. I do know what his animations look like already as well. Oh, that's such a
Enemy
pain.
hits and make them possible to be evaded. This is a new feature, so let me explain. If the
Yeah,
enemy
okay.
launches
They're
a
talking
guaranteed
about his domain right now. Basically, where we've seen recently with the new update not too long ago, when an enemy has guaranteed hit, Goku's domain will basically nullify that and you're allowed to dodge again, even though they nullified dodge, which is why he's such a handy unit, because it means units like Gogeta Blue, Easy AGL UI, Strength UI, any other units that have dodge, any units you've put dodge into can now dodge, and it's such a useful domain. Not to mention he goes on some of the best categories in the game, so it just ends up working out so well. And also with all the new Easy A's for Easy A, AGL UI, SSBE, Blue Boys, even MVP 17 coming back a little bit. He's like one of the weakest ones at this point, which is mad sake of how good he was. And then TEQ UI, Reps is in such a good spot, and they've barely got any new units. Oh, why'd you have to do him first? Do Topo. I didn't mind skip. Like, Topo's great, but I wouldn't mind skipping
So
him.
make sure you add him. He's
Keep this in mind and
nice anniversary. What are your thoughts?
campaign
Okay, that's
is
everything,
still
right?
going.
Yeah. Damn. The global in JP Sync is real. As I said, with TEQ UI coming now, it being shown that Topo's come in literally at some point during like the middle of August, and then Worldwide starting at the end going into early September. The next few months to round out 2024 is going to be a busy, jam-packed time for Global to make sure we sync up before the end of the year. With them stating that we're going to get all the units that JP has that we don't have before 2024 ends. As I said, our stone count is not looking healthy. If you spend money on the game religiously, your wallet is going to be hurting. Because we're getting TEQ LRUI now. The anniversary hasn't even ended yet. So there's still time for you to summon for Beast and the Gammas if you still want copies or if you're still looking to pull your first. Sometime in the middle of August, we're getting Topo. That's another Dokkan Fest. In that time, we're probably getting LR Jiren as well, because he's meant to be the Part 2 LR2 UI Goku. They've already moved all of the Universe Survival Saga EZAs that came with Goku, Jiren, and Topo into basically one already. Then at the end of, as I said, August going into September's Worldwide, which is one of the biggest joint celebrations we have. Then going from September and that, we then still have LR Cell Max to come and any other future releases, which of course is the whole reason for Global and JP Sync Up, that we're going to be getting at the same time as JP, and we won't know what they are. We don't have that global foresight anymore. So for stones in your wallet, it's not looking like a good time, but this is what has to happen to make sure the global and JP Sync Up happens. I've had to do one or two things, which is basically make it a very busy time, bunch up a lot of the releases we know that are meant to be coming. We still have a little bit of that foresight where you can still pick and choose where you summon. I know there's a lot of good and big units coming out, so it does make it difficult, especially coming off the back of the 9th anniversary, literally one of the biggest anniversaries we've got with some of the best releases we ever had, especially with Beast. Or they could have done one big step up banner. But they're clearly going with the jam-packed schedule version. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The Global and JP Sync Up is definitely real. And I think the information we got today was very good. I can't wait, man. What a time to be a Dokkan player. But let me know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of the rest of your day. And push.